going to be introducing a new series called American Exceptionalism, and just to start it off, I'm going to go around and talk to some people about what they think about it and their opinions. So here we go. What does American exceptionalism mean to you?
I mean, American exceptionalism is kind of like nationalism. It can be good, it can be bad. I mean, if you have too much nationalism, you can get to like Stalin and Hitler, but a good amount of nationalism is needed to have pride in your country and support it. I don't know, yeah.
So do you support the notion that we're better than other nations?
Yeah.
Okay. What does American exceptionalism mean to you?
Personally, it's I kind of get the notation that it makes people think America is kind of better than other nations, and that's not necessarily true. And I think, yeah, we do some things better, but that doesn't like give us the right, I guess you could say, to do certain things and be like, oh, we're America, like we can do it. So this is making me think of like the Syrian bombing that just happened. So I don't know if this really relates, but it's just making me think that we're kind of just like, oh, it's America, like there's Syria, we can do it. I don't know if that's actually what's happening, but this is what I'm like personally, like the vibe that I'm getting.
Thank you. What does American exceptionalism mean to you?
American exceptionalism just means that, like, you could say that everyone thinks that their country is great, but America's specifically good because of the values that we're founded on, and specifically in our Constitution and our Bill of Rights, and I think that's what means the most, just the values that we're founded on. I think we're all like hard-working people, and that's basically it.
And you agree with this?
Yeah.
Okay. What does American exceptionalism mean to you?
American exceptionalism means that America as a country is far beyond and better than any other countries out there. We have advanced in technology and education. We're basically a forceful country. We're better than most countries out there. That's what I think it means.
And do you agree with that?
Yeah, I think America's got a lot of opportunities. We've got much better things than a lot of other countries, and this is the land of opportunity. You can come here and do whatever you want. So I think it's pretty good.
What does American exceptionalism mean to you?
American exceptionalism, I believe, is the idea that America is a special place, a unique place compared to the rest of the world, and that maybe we're somehow different than the other nations. I think that's what it means.
What's your opinion?
Oh, my opinion about it? Controversy, I like it. I think there's some truth to the idea that a lot of people in the United States think that we're a special place, a destined place, something apart from the rest of the world, that our history is a bit unique. But I think at the same time, a lot of what makes America unique is the people coming from all these other places, escaping from turmoil and wars and famine and craziness around the world. And so they all come to America to kind of start fresh and have a new experience. I think that's what makes America at least unique. I don't know about really exceptional, but it's certainly unique. I don't know, that's a tough question.
That was good, thank you. Can you please explain your definition of American exceptionalism?
American exceptionalism is the idea that, we as Americans are different than many nations. We are exceptional in our foundation and the creation of our country. We're exceptional in the way we act sometimes and behave, for better or for worse. You look at our foundational ideals of freedom, and the historical background of who we are comes from many different aspects of world history before, dating back to the Enlightenment and some other American documents and governments and things like that. So, it's hard to really truly identify an American because of the mixture of who we are as far as ethnicities, genders, backgrounds, cultures, and the things that have come together as a blend and a mixture of who we are as Americans.
Thank you. And then one more thing. Can you give your definition if you agree or disagree with this notion?
I agree with the fact that we are exceptional. I don't think there are very many countries out there that are like us. Many have tried to emulate at least our government, our political structure, our economic structure, and I don't think many are able to succeed. Although our structure is reflective of others, such as Great Britain and some other democratic nations and capitalist nations. But I don't think anybody has been able to develop the blend, like I said before, of the different ideals that we've gathered to create who we are.
American exceptionalism mean to you?
Well, I guess being an American, it means that we are privy to standing up for what we believe in and having the liberty to not have other people tell us that we can't do it, not have our government say we can't print this in the paper, not having our internet blocked, not having things that we think we have the right to do being dictated by others. I would say that's American exceptionalism.
And what's your opinion on it?
My opinion is I think that's great, and I think that's really important. I also think that sometimes when we get too far right or too far left, that we sometimes lose sight of the fact that there are people out there that we need to listen to, and I think that that becomes a problem. Anytime that we don't do things in moderation, I think that that's a problem, that if we just sat down and listened to people, that would be important. So I think if you ask me my idea of American exceptionalism, we should take that and be more accepting. That would be what I would say.